Hello world, welcome back to the Razor RC, and we are kicking off a new series on the channel. We're going to be calling this Free Car Fridays or Freaky Fridays, something like that. But yeah, it's a new series. If you've been following the channel for a while, you may have noticed we typically review pretty high-end RC cars. I'd say probably the average price of the RC cars we review is somewhere around $500. And I thought I'd start a series a little more for the more budget-friendly type things. And the reason for that is that RC cars are getting crazy expensive. The economy is not that great. There's all kinds of weird things going on in the world. Wars, pandemics, that kind of thing. So inflation-wise, all that kind of stuff. Why not do reviews on some of the cheaper stuff? So these are all free cars that got sent to me. I decided to just say yes to everybody that wants to send me anything and take a look at the RC cars. But rest assured, these are going to be my honest opinions. I've gotten lots of free cars on the channel before, and I just tell you what I think. That's the only way I'm going to review an RC car. And so what we've got today is this. I think it's pronounced the Rlaarlo, not 100% sure, but this is a brand new buggy. It's coming out, I think, tomorrow. So this will be available, I believe, on Amazon. I kind of did a little research looking about this brand, and I'm not familiar with it. They do have a monster truck already out, so I think they're newer. I think they're smaller, and we're going to take a look at this. I have not opened it. I know nothing about it, except I think it's going to retail for under $100, something like $99 or $99.99, somewhere around there. So pretty inexpensive vehicle, and it looks pretty impressive. So we're going to take a look at it. First of all, box is actually quite nice, really nice graphics, sort of well printed. Looks like it's 14 and older, which pretty much all RC cars say. 14 scale, 4-wheel drive. It is a 4-wheel drive buggy, which is my favorite type of vehicle. 2S to 3S sounds insane for under $100. It says carbon fiber body. I'm not sure about that. We'll see. But brushless motor. Looks like aluminum shocks. I don't know. We're going to have to take a look. Here on the side, it is an RTR, independent 4-wheel suspension, 2.4 gigahertz radio here on the end. Made in China, requires 3 AA's. Okay, I'll have to find that. A little bit of information in different languages. So it is made by this company. I don't know how to pronounce that. Shantou Xingda is what I would guess. And so it is a Chinese company. There is their email address if you want to find out more information. Not much there on the back. So taking a look at the side, that looks like the radio that comes with. Looks very similar to like a FlySky Noble, maybe inspired by that. But yeah, let's take a look at this. Looks like the box just kind of pops off from the top. And okay, I don't know if I don't think this comes with the car. I may be wrong. If it does, I guess it does. It's got the manual inside. What? If this comes with the car, I'm totally shocked because this seems insane. I don't know. So I can't tell you if this is normal or if this is something free that they sent me. I'm guessing that's extra. That doesn't look like, that looks way too nice to be sent normally with the kit. So we'll just assume that is something extra you can buy. Here is a radio. So yeah, it looks kind of like a mini FlySky Noble radio, just single foam wheel here on the right. Here's the little instructions here on top. English is very good, certainly legible. Remove label after reading. I'll just pretend like I read that and take that off. So radio-wise, throttle trim, steering rate, steering trim, throttle reversing, and steering reversing. Cool, looks like an LED power button here. And then I believe this is, 3 AA's like they said. Lanyard holder. Small radio. I mean, my hand's not big, but this is certainly kid-friendly. If you had a huge hand, maybe you feel a little small to you. But foam wheel. Feels, super basic. It's a $100 car. What do you expect? Seems okay. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. So that is that. Pulling out the vehicle. Nothing there. Reminder for beginners. So maybe this comes with the car. That would be crazy. All right, look at the vehicle. Yeah, it looks 1/14 scale to me. I do have a few 1/14 scale vehicle. It does have, looks like 3 body clips with tethers, hard rubber tethers. but that is a nice little add-on to make it easier to pull this on and off. Purple body, purple accents, little wheel nuts, looks like 5.5 millimeter wheel nuts, aluminum shocks. Wow. I don't know if it's friction dampers or it has oil in them. Standard Lexan body, looks pretty nice, carbon fiber look. Looks like there's some sort of transparent film, so it is pre-painted on the inside, and it looks like a little bit of film you want to remove off the body before you run it there to keep it nice and clean. But yeah, solid body, actually reasonably thick. I think that would be fairly durable. And here's the Buggy itself. So yeah, let's kind of zoom in and take a little bit of a closer look. Okay, we got everything out of the box, and I am totally shocked by how nice this is. So I was able to confirm that the accessory kit does come with the car, so you get all these extras, and we'll kind of go through them real quick. You get a full set of arms. I assume these are the same plastic, so same arms as the originals. You get additional, I think they're hinge pins. You get additional little nuts. You get additional, I think they're probably inserts for the hinge pin braces. You get a battery and charger. Battery is a 2800 milliamp hour 2S LiPo. Here's the manual, and the manual actually is pretty decent. Explains all the stuff. Does have sort of blow-up diagrams of stuff, including like the shocks and stuff. So the shocks are oil filled. They do have actually pretty good damping. Front and rear differentials, although the center is just a spool or steel spur gear there, no center diff or slip or anything like that. And they do also make optional parts like metal hubs, steering blocks, that kind of thing. It does come with a spare set of CVAs and rear dog bones. So rear dog bones and then front are CVAs, and it comes with a spare of each. So that's really nice. A little bit of tools, Phillips head screwdriver, cross wrench, 3 additional body clips. So if you lose the 3 that it comes with, you got extras. It's got the little inserts for the wheels and additional hexes. The stock hexes are actually metal, so comes with plastic ones too, I guess, for lighter weight, something like that. It comes with a foam bumper, kind of a touring car style, on-road style bumper or something, I guess, if you want more protection. So that's really nice. I mean, I'm more of a traditional front bumper type guy, but that is impressive. But I got a chance to look at this car, and it's nuts. Like, I gotta admit, whenever someone wants to send me a free car, 99% of the time, it's pretty much some sort of entry-level, really cheap, basic car. But this thing is nuts. It's got carbon fiber shock towers, front and rear, carbon fiber chassis. It's got a 2S and 3S capable 3200 kV motor. I think it's 28 by 47 millimeters, 28 in diameter, 47 millimeter length. 2S and 3S capable ESC with a fan. It actually has plugs on the ESC, so if you want to switch out the ESC to something else, you can just pop right in. You don't have to resolder anything. Three wire servo. I think it's something like 1.7 centimeters in torque. Not exactly sure, but if you change out the ESC, you don't have some funky weird connector. It'll just swap out right away. It does have an integrated ESC and receiver, so that's pretty typical for something like this. Battery strap here on the side. I think there are even options to change out the battery tray, so you can run different size batteries. Standard, T-plug style connector with a LiPo balance port, so that's really nice. All aluminum shocks, adjustable turnbuckles, steel drivetrain all the way around. Even like a little carbon fiber hinge pin brace here in the front and rear. So yeah, all A, B, C, D blocks are carbon fiber. That is nuts. Look at that. Carbon fiber hinge pin braces so they don't break. Typically pretty much every other 14 scale I've seen is plastic or maybe aluminum, but carbon fiber is way superior to aluminum because it's not going to bend, right? I mean, I guess theoretically you could break it, but it's pretty hard to break carbon fiber. So I am shocked with how nice this thing is. Flexible wing and wing mount as well. It does have a wheelie bar, which I probably would want to remove in this giant bumper, but you can use that on if you want. Tires have no foam, pretty basic tires. Look like kind of an all-terrain type tire. Should be okay on the street, probably even decent on carpet. So I am going to try this thing. I mean, it is a full-on race vehicle. I gotta admit, I did not expect this. Look, carbon fiber Ackerman bar here. Looking at the vehicle, it does have different adjustments for camber link locations, different shock mounting locations, top shock mounting locations on the bottom, wheel nuts, or I'm sorry, little lock nuts for all the ball studs, actual full-on ball studs with rod ends, turnbuckles. Man, this thing is super nice. I've got a couple other 14 scale four-wheel drive buggies. I got the Associate, I've got the WL Toys 14401 that everyone else has. This honestly looks nicer than all those. It doesn't have a center differential. That's probably the only one thing design-wise I wish this thing would have, but it looks super nice. It looks like it has a quick access disc, probably 4 screws. From the top, you can pop this thing off. So this is not just like a cheapo, basic, you know, play toy type thing. This is a legit, like, race buggy from what I see here. I mean, it looks pretty amazing. I think it's 12mm hexes. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it looks super, super nice. 2S, 3S capable. Man, aluminum motor mount here in the back. Pretty nice. I don't know if it's adjustable or what, but yeah, this buggy looks super nice. So anyways, next thing I guess to do is to take this thing out for a run. Okay. Hand wheelie. Entertaining little buggy for sure. Let's see. Just a little slide there. Whew. Hey, little rocket ship. Super entertaining for 14 scale. So that was some running footage of the Rlaarlo four-wheel drive buggy, and I just want to share my final thoughts on the buggy. First off, this is similar to other vehicles you've seen out there on the market, but in my opinion is kind of a high-end premium version with the carbon fiber chassis, the carbon fiber ABCD blocks, shock towers, Ackerman bar. all that stuff. So this is a little bit nicer than what you might typically see out there. Price wise, it is going to sell for $200, but they do have an introductory one day only, basically the first 200 units they sell, and it should be tomorrow. I'll put a link in the description below, but they are blowing these out for $99, so basically half price for the first 200 units shipped. So that is an absolute steal in my opinion. If you're lucky enough to watch this video and pick one of those up, definitely well worth it for that price. The other good thing about this is that it is available to get parts on Amazon. So at least if you're here in the US, you can buy all the spare parts on Amazon, which is really nice because it's like cheap, it's fast. If you have Amazon Prime, the shipping is like within 2 days or something crazy. So very convenient for that. And then the performance I think is really good. Motor, ESC, very fast, probably one of the fastest versions of this vehicle out there that you can buy. Parts wise, a lot of parts are going to be compatible with other vehicles you might see out there. The parts are not exactly the same. I mean, I compare these molding wise, the plastic and stuff, they're very, very similar, and I'm sure they're fully compatible, just slightly different in some of the shapes and stuff. You know, sort of maybe they're might have a cutout here or not a cutout there, or extra ribbing like on this version of this vehicle. So yeah, in my opinion, this is kind of the high-end version, fast servo, plenty strong. My only real concerns is that I did have kind of this delay in the trigger where, or maybe kind of a large dead zone where, you know, pulling the trigger a little bit really didn't do anything. So I did reach out to them. They said they do have a fix for that. So by the time you watch this video or order one of these, you might have not experienced that. So anyways, just one of my concerns. And then if you ever want to change out the ESC or receiver, it is a combo unit, so you would have to change it out. Pretty typical for this type of vehicle. But yeah, if you know, you can't just change out the radiator or something like that without making differences. So one breakage I did take this out to the track and tried to run it around. And I broke a carbon shock tower here on the front, as you can see there. So I did replace with aluminum, which I think it will bend. I mean, all these aluminum pieces will bend, but at least you can just hammer it straight or whatever. It's not going to crack on you or whatever. So maybe a upgrade you might consider out there. So anyways, that's it for the Rlaarlo 1/14 scale four-wheel drive buggy. A pretty nice vehicle overall. Definitely one of the higher end versions of something similar that you might see in the 1/14 scale four-wheel drive buggy space. But check out the link in the description below. If you watch this video and you want one for $99, I think that's a ridiculously low price. At $200, I'd say it's fair. At $99, it's insanely cheap. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, and notifications buttons. Look for more videos soon. Thanks for watching.